Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, stunned us all at Christmas by that wonderful piano playing. But is she about to do something equally spectacular again? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today. Lovely to see you all. Go on, give me a wave. You're as daft as me, aren't you? Do you remember when you were young and you were told to wave at the telly though? Seriously, do you remember that? When you think back now, you know, how stupid were we? Of course, maybe they can see us, who knows? Back as ever though, to your breaking news royal story of the day. As we say, one of the big stories, of course, for late last year was none other than the Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine, doing that splendid performance at Westminster Abbey. I thought she looked gorgeous with all those candles around her, although I was a little bit concerned because she's got such beautiful hair. And I did think, what if she's got a lot of lacquer on that hair? You know, you do think about things like that in the world of showbiz, you know, because all this health and safety, somebody always forgets to do those things. I know that's what's going through my mind when I'm watching stuff. That's the problem. But back as ever to the story. Now, basically, ITV, who were lucky enough to screen the Christmas Carol show, let me tell you, that's been one of their biggest sellers around the world. It's only on par with The Masked Singer. Basically, that is sales. You know, they've made a lot of money, ITV, on the background of Catherine and that splendid concert that she put together. It did, of course, shock the world because there was no pre-publicity or anything like that. It was simply she stood up, performed, gave some wonderful accompaniment to that very talented young man, and of course then sat down, stunned the world and moved on. A lot to be said for that, don't you think? Interesting to note now, though, that I can reveal first, an exclusive here on the show, that basically everybody in the inner circle of the royals is hoping that Catherine may have a reprieve, if you like, and wish to do something very similar again, around about June time in the summer this year. Oh yes. Apparently that has gone down so well, they're now looking at redoing something rather different, this time with Catherine once again taking to the keys. Now, I'm not sure if she's going to be teaming up with someone. I think that would be pretty spectacular. But of course, who would not want to be part of such a wonderful achievement of the 70 years on the throne of our gracious Majesty the Queen? As we know, Catherine and Her Majesty are very close indeed. And if that's one of her wishes, of course, then I think Catherine certainly will oblige. That's all we have right now. That's all I can tell you. But as I say, when I do find out more, I simply will let you know. I'd love to know, who would you like Catherine to team up with, should that be the case? I don't really want the usuals, do you, of Elton John and stuff like that. I'd like somebody rather spectacular. Maybe even a hologram of a past star. Who knows? Of course, the options are limitless. But as ever, once I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.